How's it, gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to Uniracers for the Super Nintendo. Also, whoa, that leaves the title screen really fast. Also known as Unirally in Europe, where it originally came out. So Unirally is the real name, and Uniracers is the kind of Americanized name. But this is a weird game. It is a 2D side-scrolling racing game where you control sentient unicycles. And here's actually the track screen explains it really well. There we go. It is a very different game, and you can do stunts with your unicycle to give them boosts. It is awesome. I loved this game as a kid, and I don't think enough people know about it. But yeah, let's jump in there. I'll explain more as we play. There are a bunch of modes: 1-player, 2-player, versus mode, league mode, which is hilarious. I love that. And of course, your options. Let us actually let's go to the options. I want to actually get rid of one of the players here. All these unicycles, all these different colors, they're all slightly different colors. They are actually pre-named for you when you boot up the game for the first time, so I figured I'd rename them as my patrons from Patreon. Thank you, everyone. And down here where it says complete, that is a fully completed save file that I actually downloaded online. So we'd have everything, because you do need to unlock stuff by doing the races repeatedly, which I want to avoid for a Let's Play. And I had a kind of a failed attempt, kind of a failed attempt at a recording, so I want to start completely over again with this blue fill up here. So AY select, there we go, and we will still call it Phil, of course. Hey, future Phil here. I totally forgot to bring this up during the recording, so I figured I'd kind of just shove this right into the episode. But Uniracers also has a small, like, family-friendly profanity filter. It's like the first time I've ever seen it in a video game, I think, as a kid. But if you try to put in a less than okay word, it'll tell you it's not cool enough, which is pretty cool, because games didn't really do that. What I think is really funny, though, if you try to name your character Sonic or Sega, you are also not cool enough. That is just really funny. It is not the only jab at Sonic the Hedgehog in this game. Anyways, back to the regular Let's Play, back to normal Phil. And there we go. So now he's kind of brand new, no races done, but let's go. And what's fun is, like I said, there's league play, and you can name leagues and set up all those unicycles to like different teams. And we used to do that a lot as a kid. Like, we used to rent this. I don't know if one of my friends had it or we just rented it a lot, but we played this a decent amount as like young teenagers, where we'd make little leagues and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. We played like competitively, but we'll go into 1-player mode. We will choose Phil. I like the blue. I usually choose some sort of blue when I can choose a color, because it's my favorite color. And there we go. We have 4 tours, what looks like out of 8. We start with Crawler, Shuffler, Walker, and Hopper. I love that the names are all like different rates of speed, almost like crawling and shuffling and walking and hopping. There'll be like different ones that are faster as we go on, but let's go into Crawler. And each tour has 5 events. There are 2 races, which are like point A to point B. There are 2 lapped races, which are multiple laps on a specific course, and then 1 stunt race as well. I guess not race, a stunt event where you are by yourself and you have a goal to get. Let's go to Dragster. Our opponent is Bronson, and that's the type of humor you're going to see in this. Bronson, Sylvia, Goldwyn. It's haha, so silly. Very British humor in that sense. But let's go in there. And we're going to lose this one on purpose, because I got to show you kind of how the game is. Just move left and right. Very simple. Look at that animation on this guy, though. It's great. You can jump with B, and in the air, you can use the L and R buttons to do a roll or a backflip, or you can press A to spin like that, to do a twist. You also use X to kind of flip your guy around, which doesn't do a whole lot when you're not doing much. And that's how you get speed, by doing stunts. You go faster, and the ground color actually is kind of a hint on what is kind of happening with the course, because you can't see very much. That's the problem with 2D platforming style racing games. But green and blue means that there's nothing, like there's no peril in front of you, so this is a good place to do some tricks. And this is just a drag race, basically. There's no obstacles whatsoever, so we just get to the end. Twisting is a good way to get speed, so is rolling. If you can, what I like to do is it's a flip Z flip, or flip Z flip if you really want to be British about it. Let's go back in there. And I'm not as good at this that I used to. Let's hold Y, which is break, and let's try to get Speed at the beginning. There we go. Alright, there we go. Oof, big speed there. So we're basically doing 2 tricks in the air. And this is like jump and then pressing X and then also holding L. I'm not doing the regular flip. You gotta get a lot of precision. There we go. To get the flip as well. Not bad. Not bad. But, yeah. Poor Bronson. Couldn't do... Is it Bronson? Pretty good. Alright, next up, Zoom Zoo. Yeah, Bronson, there we go. Zoom Zoo is like the one I always think about when I think about this game. This track. There's another track too, but you'll see here a little bit more in terms of what will be in the way. For example, red, and then you go all the way back. So you don't want to jump during reds because there's like hills and stuff. There we go, now we get a nice place to do some stunts. And we also got some loopies. Woo! Try to land with a roll. Get some speed when you land. Keep it up pretty well, Bronson. And then a nice big jump right here. Woo! There we go. Treble twist. 3 twists in and then 1 jump. Very cool. It's just a very neat idea for a game. I've always liked 2D racing games. I also like the top-down racing games as well. Like RC Pro-Am, Kirby's Top Ride, for example. Oh, that didn't count as something. The beginning of the game is pretty easy. Bronson is basically a chump. He is not a difficult Uniracer to race against. So, take your time. It is very easy for players to just kind of enjoy the game at their own pace at the beginning. But to beat the game, you need to get pretty good. Pretty darn good. It gets very difficult. Even just Sylvia is a decent jump and challenge in the later levels. Then Goldwyn is that much more. And then there's one last unicycle for like a final boss sort of thing. So there we go. That was Zoom Zoo. Very nice. See, we only beat him by 2 seconds. It's not a crazy amount. So this game does have a decent rubber banding effect, though. That doesn't work for you. It works very well for the computer, though, unfortunately. Bowl is our first stunt track. Where you need a specific amount of points, and this time it's 86, I think? 68, sorry. And, I mean, they're very small. You'll just go to the right, and it just kind of loops you back, and then there's the bowl right in the middle. Very, very simple. So what I like to do at the beginning is jump and then hold X. Do a head bounce. Head bounce will give you 32 points, then 16, then 8, then 4. Then you want to stop. At this point, I just need to do, there, a simple roll. Oh, another one. There we go. Good enough. But if you really want to, you're supposed to actually use this bowl. And as long as you don't press the jump button, you'll actually stay in there. Kind of like a Tony Hawk half pipe. But you just want to do a bunch of things. Land them. And you can do a ton of things, like, you know, multiple tricks in one go. Where you just concentrate on a single trick. You get a, like, it's called a city. So Twister City, Roll City, Flip City. Love that. And I like how that gives you a little bit of a breakdown of everything you've kind of done here. So everything roll, flip, twist, Z, and mega, and they do a times 1, a times 2, times 3, and times 4. So when you see the city, it's times 4, trebles are times 3s. And as far as I know, I don't know how to do a mega times 3 or a mega times 4, and as far as I know, there isn't a way. Even Nintendo Power, in its coverage of Uniracers, said, like, geez, it was, what was it, like, triple and quadruple megas are yet to be discovered, but I'm just like, I have seen no one on the internet be able to determine whether or not they exist. I've seen everyone say it doesn't exist, so I'm going to assume that's the way, because even like the tool-assisted speedruns don't do any of them. So, as far as I'm concerned, they don't exist, they're not in the game. If I'm wrong, for the love of God, please tell me. I've wasted most of my adult life wondering about this. So, on to Switcher, another point A to point B, and this will kind of teach you the differences with some of the colors of the lanes. We saw blue and green, which are like, hey, just do some stuff, it's fun. There's solid gold, which starts as blue and gold like this, and then if you jump at the right time, you'll get like a little, like a shortcut. So you know you're on the right track if you're on those. Red and yellow are traps, which are almost dangerous. Red and purple we've seen, they're like don't jump sort of thing. Ah, made it, nice. Ooh, get the speedy track here, very cool. Nice turbo boost. It's a pretty cool idea. It really makes you pay attention to not just your own unicycle, but like what you're driving on. I missed it. So we're dipping down and dipping back up, which is a waste of time comparatively. So it's just a cool idea. It's very neat. It's a very different game, I'll give it that. Nice. Yeah, want to use. I can hear the other one doing some stunts. I should do the same thing. You know you're ahead of the computer if there's no arrows on the side of the screen that you're going, but I mean, he's right behind me. He's like right behind me, so I should be a little bit more careful. And is this the end, or are we doing another shortcut? No, it's the end. There we go. Nice. Just doing some tricks was able to get me a lot farther than him. So tricks are important. You really need to know the basically the layout of an area of a track, because it's just, you know, it's all about knowing exactly where you can gain a little bit more time. Ooh, careful. Ooh. Yeah, if you are in the air when you land on one of those twirly-boos, then you will get wiped out and you'll get sent back. So you want to be really careful. He's getting a little bit of speed though. Ah, I couldn't do it there. Can I do anything here though? Oh, good. Okay. Oh, I did not land that well though. Thankfully, this is a lapped one, so we're gonna be able to do this. Oof, he's doing good. I think we got to jump. No, we don't get a jump here. It's okay. We're just gonna do a couple quick. There we go. Now we're fine. Try to maintain that speed, but you really cannot do much here in terms of tracks, or not. I'm like losing speed because I'm not like, I don't know how it really works if I'm like just not changing. Ooh, I barely made that. If I'm not changing direction at the right time or something. I never really knew about that. We have enough of a head start to really to beat him. So like I said, Bronson is not a problem. Probably noticed the soundtrack by now. It is really, really, really good. There's not a lot of songs, which is a shame, but man, having just like this crazy rock music for what is, I'm not making this. Oh, I didn't expect that. Like rock music for what is the dumbest idea in the world is so funny. Just a great soundtrack on the Super Nintendo. Every song is great. There we go. That was, what was it, Crawler? We get a medal. Give me a medal. Yeah. Thank you. Awesome. And that upgrades Crawler, basically, to Silver. So now we're going to be fighting Sylvia. I just kind of am curious as to how much faster Sylvia is. Just in general. Oh, whoa, that was a bad start. Well, now she's going to beat me. Unless I can get some really good Z-flips. She's like the edge of the screen here. Catch up. I'm not going to be able to beat Sylvia. How am I going to beat Goldwyn and then the boss character? Yeah. That false start really screwed me up. Though 2565 as its time is really, really good. Because what was my time earlier? I got a 2508. Like that's really cutting it close. So yeah, the game gets hard like pretty quickly as you kind of do the extra difficulties. But you're going to need to if you want to see all the courses. So on to Shuffler. Looper, Mega Jump, Jumps, Flat Fun, and Infinity. Oh, Infinity's fun. Looper. All right, let's do this. Back to Bronson, the whipping boy. We can do this. Fun fact. There's a couple fun facts with this game. This is a weird game. So, if you saw at the title screen, this was actually made by DMA. And people out there might know that DMA later formed Rockstar. And yes, these are the people who made both Lemmings and Grand Theft Auto. This is awesome. I love that little thing. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. I love that, though. The idea that that's what they worked on. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? Gotta twist to unicycle a little bit. Okay, I need to get some speed. I'm not going to win this. Oh my gosh. Bronson, don't go without me, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this just because of bad controls on my part. Ah, yep. I have failed. That's okay. It's bound to happen a few times, actually, in this game. I mean, it's not the easiest game in the world, so... Though I did make fun of Bronson earlier, so that's on me. I wasn't even that far away. That's okay. I was a second behind. Maybe it was taking it easy on me. Don't take it easy on me, Bronson. You suck. Mind you, I haven't, like, studied these courses in forever. Not used to this game as much as I was when I was a kid. I tend to like twists because it's easier to kind of land them, I guess, because you just land them. Oof. Gotta be careful, though. But yeah, they made Rockstar. Or, sorry, they made Grand Theft Auto. I just think it's really funny. Now, I know that there's a bunch of different versions of that company, Rockstar, North and all that, so I don't know if anyone from this company is still working on anything Grand Theft Auto related. Probably not. Maybe. But I do not know. Pretty sure your boosts get, you don't get as many boosts if you use the same thing every time too, so you gotta be careful about, like, overusing certain tricks. So, woo! What happened there? That was weird, but I'm still far ahead, so can't really complain. Double Z flip, woo! And we're at the end. There we go, much better. 3 seconds faster than before. And even Bronson was going faster there, so he was a second better than his earlier race. Another fun thing about this game, which I think is bullshit, is that they were sued by Pixar. Specifically because they said, well, so one of the oldest Pixar animations was a unicycle that was, like, animated, similar to the way the lamp is in their logo. And yeah, Pixar sued them, said, you know, you can't give personality apparently to a unicycle because that is too close to what we did. Now, mind you, I'll be honest, I can't even land that in time. It does look like the unicycle from the Pixar thing. Anyways, the judge agreed with Pixar, which I think is crazy. I mean, this was the early times of CG. There's only so many ways you could do that, right? Like, make a unicycle with a personality. So basically, this had a very limited release, and they were forced to stop making it. So it didn't do very well because of that. I mean, maybe it would have done it very well anyways. This is a very weird idea when you get down to it. Woo! Oh, land it! Yeah! Thrash it! I love it when it gives you the nonsensical 90s garbage. There we go. Much better, much better. But yeah, I think that's kind of a shame. Boo Pixar for doing that. But I mean, like, I get it, I guess. Computer animation was, like, such a new thing at the time, so... Qualifying score is only 58, that is nothing. As always, do not move. Just do your little head bonk. Head bounce. You gotta bounce at least once. There we go. 60 points already. I've already done it. This is... yeah, it's just... I think it's just a couple of hills. And it just repeats like this. It's not a very good one, I find, because of the way you land. But I guess as long as you land, it doesn't matter. It's not like about gaining speed. But... I don't know. It's not a great one. I like Bowl better. There's one that's, like, downhill. It's almost like a ski, a ski jump, which I really like. It's probably, like, my favorite one, I think. There we go. I'm not even trying here. I'm literally just hammering buttons and being like, I don't know. What should I be doing? I have no idea. And I'm still, like, almost quadrupled the amount of points required. Almost I would have at that point, but didn't. Yay! Also, that flag is really, really well animated. Woo! Oh, I didn't do a quadruple Z. Actually, I don't know if that exists either. It doesn't really matter. Flat fun! Sure, okay. No jumps? I mean, it sounds like Dragster, in my opinion. There we go. Nice flat thing. Might as well do as many of these as I can. That's not flat! That wasn't flat. That was a hill. This is a hill. Ah, it's not flat! That's okay. Ooh, see that bounce into another trick? Fantastic. I'm almost amazing at this game. God, I love this music so much. It's so good. It's, like I said, it's a very small soundtrack. Dude, I love it. But every song in this is just really, really fun. Turn around. Ooh, just made that. Why is this called Flat Fun? I mean, there's a lot of flatness. It's not like it's crazy or anything, but... So far been bad, yeah. So far been easier than the last single race. Oh, no! Ooh, we're going back and forth. That was really bad. But I seem to be still doing okay. Oh, thankfully, even though I'm getting those bounces, I'm still getting the speed, which is the important part. We're at the end? Is this the end? There we go. Ooh, yeah, nice. That was a decent lead on you. I like how Bronson is made, by the way, by making the black color on the regular unicycles into, like, it's a reverse kind of thing. So it's like a photo negative. Like, he's got the white instead. 7 laps on infinity. This is a very small course, which forms an infinity sign. I remember this being really difficult against the later characters. Oh, you know what? Let's use our the X button. Yes. Do a twist there. And then here you can flip around. Sometimes I don't have enough time to do it, but there we go. We'll do a Z flip. There we go. That's how we're doing it. It looks like Bronson's already screwed up, so... No, he's catching up. It's okay. I guess we could just do that as well, but you're not getting... Oh, whoops, wrong button. You're not getting any points by doing a roll there, because there's not enough bit of a roll. Ah, come on, Phil. I keep messing that up. That's okay. We're almost there. Oof. It's a very cramped area. I'm not getting the time I need to do the tricks I need. That's okay. We're on the last lap. Less than a second behind us, though. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, he's catching up. Oh! Oh, we're on the last lap now. Okay, we have the map. Holy shit. Wow. That's like, what, 2 frames? That was incredible. Oh, boy. All right. Well, that is the first 2 tours of... Jeez, my heart. Of Uniracers. Next up, we will move on to Walker. With that, guys, we're playing Uniracers. This will be a nice, quick, final, full Let's Play for the year. I'm Phil Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.